Thank you so much for saying that. Okay. Thank you so much for saying that. For somebody who's choking, you actually don't give them water. But I understand why you would do it. Okay. Because when the person is choking, you think like giving them water will help. But we encourage you, okay, to cough it out instead of drinking. Okay. So yeah, for first aid purposes, don't give water. When we choke, let's just say we're on the bus and I feel something like, I feel like I'm coughing, water does help. Okay, that's why people do get the wrong question to give them water, because like, yeah, when I'm coughing, drink of water helps. But when you're actually choking, we don't want you to give water. We want you to cough it up instead of going down. So yeah. For first aid purposes, just tell them how to cough it up.
Yeah, I asked him the question because usually my wife, for some reason, is because the Italian diet here, Italian diet is too narrow, but she's eating and suddenly...
Okay, Jamie, here's the thing. I understand that certain people have certain ways to help people, but as first aider, I'm going to teach you what has the greatest chance of helping somebody who's choking. Okay? And the greatest chance of helping somebody who's choking is don't give them water, but encourage them to cough it up. Cough it up. Yeah? Yes, in certain situations it may help, but I have to go with the higher percentage.
Right. Very often I'm achieved every word and it's gone.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you, Jamie. I do know it does help sometimes. But as I said, as a first aid instructor, I gotta go with the higher chance.
Okay.
And the higher chance is sometimes you may find a person like drinking water and it gets stuck even further. And it can cause problems, maybe the water going to the lungs, all kinds of issues that we don't want to be dealing with. So that is why as a first aid instructor, I go with a higher chance of being able to help a person, which is as soon as the person is coughing, just encourage them to cough it up without giving them water. Yeah, it may do more, it may create more problems. So just encourage them to cough. Only after they can cough it up, then yes, give them water. Afterwards. Okay, so now, Donald and Harold were here and they did a wonderful job in explaining to you guys how to help somebody who is choking but still conscious, right? Still conscious, very important. They're still conscious. Donald can stand up, but Harold was trying to unblock it by giving him back close to 5 to Donald was. But if within about 3-4 minutes, if we cannot get the food out, Donald is going to fall down on the ground because he's not getting air, and Harold will grab onto him slowly because his foot is in center of gravity. He's able to grab onto him, and the weight will go down. He's going to slowly drop with him, put him down, protecting his head. Now we're dealing with somebody who's choking but unconscious. All right. Now this part, don't